Bless up, people. So I have an interesting YouTube video for you today. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to show you some of the medicinal plants and fruits and leaves that are here on my farm and explain to you how you can make your farm your hospital. You can make your farm your pharmacy. All right, just like this one sitting here. All right, so this is called Casia alata. Okay, Casia alata. These are the flowers that are on it. Casia alata is a very, very good purger. Okay, it's also really good to get, the bowels moving. All right, so as a laxative, it has these compounds in it known as anthraquinones. All right, so it's good for that, but it's also really good for parasites as well too. So it's an anti-helminth. All right, so you can use it for that. You also can make this, pound out the leaves, make an extract, and it's also good for a woman's womb as well too. So this is Casia alata. All right, so you definitely want this one in your medicine cabinet. All right, next one. Come over here. We have Damiana. Okay, this is Damiana. All right, you could tell by the leaves. The leaves are very dark green, have almost a serrated edge, and they come to a point. Damiana is good for both men and women as an aphrodisiac. All right, so for the fellas out there, you will absolutely love this one. You need this in your medicine cabinet as well too. This is called Damiana. When you make the tea itself, the leaves will turn to a yellow. All right, so Damiana. All right, come over here. We have another one here. This is Comfrey. All right, when you look at the bottom of the leaves, it has this velvety-like texture. All right, so that'll help out a lot. And then as you can see, the leaves definitely have a pattern. Okay, you can see that pattern there. So that's how you identify it. But Comfrey is really good for bumps, bruises, scrapes, cuts. If you have a broken bone, you can make a salve with this. You could take beeswax, you could take shea butter. You can make a salve with this Comfrey. It'll help with a broken bone. It'll help with an injured ligament, tendon. This is really great, all right? And it's also really good in the garden because it's a nitrogen fixer, all right? So it'll help fix the nitrogen and help everything else grow around it as well too. So you have Comfrey. Definitely want to have that one in your medicine cabinet, all right? All right. This is another one, all right? We have another one here. This is called Spanish needle, okay? This grows wild all over the farm, all right? Spanish needle. You could actually eat the leaves, okay? You can saute them. They taste pretty good. They're a little bitter because they have the alkaloids in them. But Spanish needle is good for, stomach ailments, but also good for blood pressure as well too, all right? So you can use Spanish needle, all right? Another one here, all right? Another one here is the dog blood, all right? And you can see it's these little red berries here, all right? That's the Jamaican dog blood. This is perfect for a woman's womb. So issues with, polycystic ovarian syndrome, issues with fibroids, any of those type of cyst-like issues, hormonal imbalance, you definitely want to have dog blood in your medicine cabinet, all right? And the thing that really signifies women womb healing herbs is the color red, all right? So you could use all parts of it. You can use the stem, you could use the little red berries, and then you also could use the leaves as well too, all right? All right, come on with me. This beautiful plant is called Shampoo Ginger. All right, I'm gonna show you why they call it Shampoo Ginger. All right, I'm gonna just squeeze this a little bit. Get in there, and you'll see that shampoo come out. And you could actually use this on your hair. All right. So Shampoo Ginger, another thing you need in your garden. And we'll find maybe one or two more. All right, so we have a Soursop tree here. All right, so this is Soursop. Now, let's find one with the Soursop on it so you can see the Soursop here on the farm. And we're gonna wrap up for today. All right, let's find some here. All right, none there. Keep coming. We got bananas. We got dragon fruit. All right, we got soursop. We got soursop. Okay. We got another tree over here. Well, too. With some soursop on it. I want to show you a good one. There we go. This is a good one. All right, I'm gonna come under here. I'm highly melanated, so you probably can't see me. But there's soursop here. All right. Soursop by the boot down there. All right, so you saw soursop. Let me come out in the light so you can see me. Yeah, that's the soursop. All right, so you saw the soursop. You probably heard about soursop being very medicinal and healing for cancer, which is true. The science is there. But what they didn't tell you was the leaves are too. All right? The leaves are not only good for cancer, but they're also good for high blood pressure as well too. The anti-inflammatory as well too. Every disease in the body or disease starts with inflammation. All right, so that's why the leaves are a perfect tea to drink in the morning. Instead of having green tea, you want to have soursop leaf tea. All right, so that's another thing that's very, very medicinal on the farm as well too. So those are just a few herbs on the farm. We talked about Casia alata, all right, and its very diverse uses. We talked about Damiana, that could be used as an aphrodisiac for both men and women. We talked about Comfrey, that could be used for bones, bruises, wounds, abrasions, ligament tears, all of those things. You just make a salve. We also talked about Spanish needle as well too. That could be used for indigestion, also could be used for high blood pressure as well too, and you can eat the leaves. Also talked about Jamaican Dog Blood, all right? That's good for a woman's womb. And then we also talked about Shampoo Ginger, all right? That you can put in your hair and grow. And then we talked about the soursop, which most people have heard of, okay? Not only is the science there, but it's the studies are there as well too, all right? So, and now you know, not only if you can't get the fruit, but you definitely can get the fruit, because all you got to do is go to iHeart Fruit Box and we'll send it directly from our farm to your door. But you also can have the leaves as well too. They're very medicinal. So whenever I come out here to the farm, sometimes I'll collect a few leaves, bring them back, make some tea with it. All right, so it's just that perfect. So that's how you make your backyard a literal pharmacy, medicine cabinet, a hospital. If you come out here and live this life, if you create this life for yourself, then that's the way you could actually be preventing disease instead of trying to heal disease. All right, so comment below which one of these herbs you never heard about and you just found out about today. Comment below which one of these medicinal plants you've used before and it's helped you heal as well too. All right, especially something like Comfrey. We always think that when we get a bump, a bruise, a ligament tear, all we could do is take anti-inflammatory, ibuprofen or hydrocodone, But at the end of the day, there's plants out here in the kingdom as well too that you can use that are just as effective. So comment below which one blew your mind today or which one you use. And I'll be checking the comments to tap in with you guys as well too, because I use all of them. All right, until the next time, peace and blessings, and Godspeed.